Well, good morning. It's great to see you. I've missed you all so much, but I hope you're keeping well and you're staying safe. And it's great to be able to get talking to you today for the first time in so long. And today I want to start by asking you a question. If someone gave you £1 million, what would you do with it? Think about that for a minute. If someone gave you £1 million, what would you do with it? You might want to, let me see, buy lots and lots of sweeties. Yummy, yummy. Or you may want to buy lots and lots of toys like the Paw Patrol, or maybe you might want to buy a nice, lovely, fluffy unicorn, one of my favorites. Or you may, if you're a little bit more older, you may want to buy a nice new digger, maybe slightly bigger than that. Or I know some people who would like to buy a nice fast car and drive really fast in it. But that's the fastest car I have. And I know some of you today may want to buy an aeroplane so that you could get away out of lockdown and on to your favourite holiday. So, what would you do with £1 million? I'll let you think about that. But as you think about that, remember that in our story today, in Luke 18, we meet a young man, a rich young ruler, who doesn't ever have to worry about money. He can buy whatever he wants, whenever he wants. However, he's still not happy with the life that he has, so he comes to Jesus and he asks Jesus how he can have full and eternal life. And we see in their conversation that this rich young ruler really believes that he's a good person because he does the right things and he says the right things. On the outside, he looks like a person who has got it all together, who's a really nice person, a really godly person, maybe. However, Jesus sees into his heart, and Jesus offers him a challenge that will reveal what's really going on in his inside, to show where his real love lies, to see if he really loves God at all. Jesus tells him to sell everything he had. What? Sell everything he had? I wonder if you came home one day and you found that your mum or dad had sold the house, all your clothes, all your toys, everything. How would you feel about that? I'm sure would just wonder what on earth is going on. Now, Jesus wasn't saying that money or things were bad, not necessarily, but he was saying that wanting those things more than wanting to be with Jesus and following him with all of our life shows that we really don't love God as much as we love things. And these things can't bring us happiness. We can't have the life that he promises if we don't love him fully. So Jesus was really asking, what is the most important thing in your life? What is the one thing that you cannot do without? The answer has to be Jesus, or we don't really love him. Even if we say and do the right things, even if we look on the outside to be a really nice, really godly, churchy person. Following Jesus isn't just about being good. It's not about following all the rules. It's not just about that. It's about allowing God to be part of our everyday lives, all of our lives. So think about all that you'll do today, all that you'll do in the week to come, and ask God how you can follow him and follow Jesus more and more in the things that you say, in the things that you do, in the things that you think about, in how you and your family spend their money, in what you listen to and what you play with, what you watch on TV. Ask God to show you in all those things, are you really loving him or are you loving other things instead? And ask for God's help to love him more. Ask for God's help to show him how to love him more. Ask for God's help and remember that because Jesus gave everything for you, he gave his life for you, for us, then we can give everything to him. He wants to give us the best life ever. That's why he died for us. But for that to happen, then we must trust him with all of our lives completely, all the time. So that's the challenge of our story today. Do we love other things or do we love Jesus most? And how will we show that? But always remembering that he gave his everything for us. And that's why we can give our everything to him. Thank you for listening so well. And I hope I see you really soon. God bless.